365 horror movies to watch for you. Die day 180, number 180. And today we're going back to 1951. And we are doing The Thing from Another World. The Thing from Another World is a movie that I would say is a little more famous for the movie it inspired than it is itself. This is, if you've seen John Carpenter's The Thing, this is the movie that sort of inspired that movie. They're not the same movie, but you can see certainly there are similarities. But look, this movie, in and of itself, a lot of people will say this isn't scary. A lot of people will say this is science fiction. A lot of people will say, well, I just watched this movie last week and I didn't think it was that scary. Okay, yeah, it's 2025. But in 1951, when this movie came out, this was an idea that frightened a generation, really, honestly. I mean, when you think of like Orson Welles and you think of aliens in general, visitors from another world, it was a terrifying thought, even more so in 1951 than it is today. In 2025, we are well aware of what's going on around the world. Now, granted, are we really aware of what's going on around the world, or are we constantly fed propaganda? I'll let you decide that. But we are certainly more in tune with news around the world probably than we were in 1951, and for good and for bad. But the world was just a different place, and in 1951, a film like this would have been terrifying. Now, in 2025, again, it's easy to look at this film and say, meh, not scary, science fiction, blah. But put yourself back in the day. Put yourself in the time that this movie was released. This movie would have scared your pants off. And that's why it belongs on the list, if not for the reason that it inspired what many say is the scariest movie of all time, the best horror movie of all time. And I think for that reason alone, it belongs on the list. And here it is.